Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and we had a Warhammer Skulls event today. Honestly, didn't even know it was happening, but guess what? We got a lot of cool announcements as a part of that, and on top of that, we got a free game available over on Steam. We'll highlight that. Want to go over some of the news and notes coming out of that are relevant to me about Space Marine 2 and 1 getting an upgraded release, and we'll end this video by taking a look at some new Steam games. One of them in particular going a little bit under the radar, so we'll talk that at the end of this video. But right off the bat, Warhammer 40k Gladius Relics of War is available absolutely free on Steam. 14,000 Steam user reviews, 81% positive. This is a 4X turn-based strategy game, not really, my cup of tea as far as what I like out of the Warhammer games, but Warhammer has a game, in just about every genre. I never even realized how gargantuan Warhammer was as an IP, but brothers, if this is getting a game in just about every genre, you got boomer shooters, you got turn-based strategy games, you got typing games, you got big budget third-person shooters, you got everything. Warhammer covers everything, and more power to them for the people that are super invested into the Warhammer lore and they play everything. I imagine during the Skulls Festival, they're just feasting. But yeah, Relics of War is available for free until May the 26th. They also have it on sale for $3.99, but obviously you should just add it to your library for free. Go check that out. And yeah, if you're into 4X strategy games, you might end up having a pretty good time with that as well. So that is available free on Steam. Have a look at that, and as I mentioned, there were a lot of cool announcements coming out of that Skulls event, and probably the most notable to me is that Warhammer 40k Space Marine 1 is getting an upgraded release with Warhammer 40k Space Marine Master Crafted Edition. It'll also be coming to Xbox Game Pass day one. Warhammer 40k Space Marine returns enhanced for a new generation. Enjoy quality of life and graphical improvements that take the Warhammer 40k Space Marine experience to the next level. Step into the armor of a relentless Space Marine and use a combination of lethal weaponry to crush overwhelming orc forces. Immerse yourself in an intense and brutally violent world based on the richest science that fantasy ever created. In Warhammer 40k Space Marine, you are Captain Titus, a Space Marine of the Ultramarines chapter and a seasoned veteran of countless battles. A million-strong orc horde has invaded an Imperial Forge world, one of the planet-sized factories where the war machines for humanity's never-ending battle for survival are created. Losing the planet is not an option, but a darker and far more evil threat is lurking large in the shadows of this world. With the Imperial Liberation Fleet en route, the Ultramarines are sent in to hold key locations until reinforcements arrive. With this release, you will get the original game and all of the DLC content. Chaos Unleashed Map Pack, Dreadnought Assault DLC, Iron Hand Veteran Chapter Pack DLC, Death Guard Champion Chapter Pack DLC, Golden Relic Bolter, Golden Relic Chainsaw, Power Sword, Blood Angel Veteran Armor Set, Salamanders Veteran Armor Set, Alpha Legion Champion Armor Set, Legion of the Damned Armor Set, Imperials Elite Pack, and Traitor Legions Pack. I don't know how they're going to handle the pricing. I don't think there's going to be an upgrade option. I think they're just going to release it standalone, and if you want to pick it up, it'll be, I would imagine $39.99 or $49.99. We'll see what the price point is. Again, it will be available on Game Pass day one. Space Marine 1 is awesome. Obviously, it's gonna be a little bit dated from a visual standpoint, even with this upgrade, but you do have quality of life refinements as well. And Space Marine 1 is a great game still. If you want over-the-top action mayhem, you're gonna get that with Space Marine 1 as well. But moving on to that, Space Marine 2 is on sale on Steam, 40% off for $35.99. But excitingly, we do have the Siege Mode teaser trailer. The Warhammer Skulls Festival has just begun, and the Siege Mode was announced with a teaser trailer. This will be coming sometime later on. Tear through unending waves of Tyranid and Chaos Assault and fight to survive as long as you can in the unforgiving siege mode. Accumulate points with each wave you defeat on ammunition, equipment charges, medical stims, and more, or use them to summon reinforcements like AI Space Marines or the mighty Dreadnought. So that'll be another component added to Space Marine 2, and by the way, it'll be added for free. I've been talking about Space Marine 2 and why I think it's one of the best pickups in all of gaming, and now that it's going on sale, I get it that initially it was $60, $70 on consoles, and people were like, oh, the campaign's only 8 hours long. Well, guess what? You got a great campaign, you got a PvE component, you got PvP, and you're getting content updates regularly. It's a game that is going to pay dividends, and there are no, microtransactions in the sense that there's no in-game store that they're really trying to finesse extra money out of you. Yes, there's some cosmetic DLCs, but you don't have to pick that up. You don't even have to pick up the deluxe edition or ultra edition or whatever they call it. Just pick up the standard game. $36 on that is a bargain. Strongly recommended, and great to see more content for that coming along with a siege mode. So yeah, and we know that Space Marine 3 is in development, and that should be a gigantic release as well in a couple of years. But yeah, that's going to be a ways away, so don't expect that anytime in the near future. But for now, Space Marine 2 is going to continually get content updates, and if you have yet to pick up Space Marine 2, maybe convince a couple of friends to pick it up as well, and you can all jump in it together. It's a great game from a co-op campaign standpoint, and you'll have some fun with that. So definitely worthwhile to check that out. All right, moving on from that, do want to highlight a couple of new releases on Steam. Mobile Suit Gundam Battleseed Destiny Remastered is available over on Steam. You guys know me, I love me my mecha action. Now keep in mind, this was initially a PlayStation Vita game, so, keep your expectations in line from a visual standpoint, but you'll become a pilot in the world of Mobile Suit Gundam Seed for the first time, with English localization, engage in thrilling action-packed Gundam battles, complete missions, and tune up your newly acquired mobile suits. Kind of interesting that Bandai Namco is doing all of these ports of more niche titles. They handled the Freedom Wars Remastered port recently, and now we have this, super niche Gundam title that was initially a PlayStation Vita game and released back in 2012. Some specifications may differ. They do have some enhancements, save system upgrades, and things of that nature. The game is Steam Deck playable as well. $39.99. Our friends at Green Man Gaming do have it a little bit discounted, so you can check it out there. And then lastly, this game has been gaining quite a lot of steam. Coming from Level 5, Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time. It's $59.99, which I think that price point is going to push some people away for now, but I've added it to my wish list, and if you're looking into a casual, charming game to go into as far as a RPG goes, I think this is one that a lot of people will end up enjoying. Step into the slow life RPG where you can freely switch between 14 unique jobs, so-called lives, and enjoy a carefree life in a fantasy world. Fish cook, shape the island to your liking, or team up with friends to battle monsters across the vast world. The game is Steam Deck verified, and it's been doing pretty damn well. 30,000-ish concurrent players on Steam. I mean, it's higher than Doom the Dark Ages for what it's worth. Obviously, this game much easier to run, and it's not on Xbox Game Pass, so it's not a fair comparison, but I did see that number thrown around. Doom the Dark Age is very difficult to run, and it's obviously available on Game Pass as well. So that's one of the more disingenuous comparisons I can make, but it's Fantasy Life at the end of the day. It's not Doom, so yeah, game's doing pretty well. $59.99 is a little pricey, but add it to your wish list maybe down the line when it's on a sale. Pick it up then, and it's being received pretty damn well. 2,600 reviews, 92% positive, so solid reception all around there. But that's going to do it for me. Again, Warhammer, a lot of news coming out as a part of that. 40k Gladius Relics of War available for free. Space Marine Master Crafted Edition, day one on Game Pass, and that'll be dropping on June the 10th. Space Marine 2 getting a major free update with the Siege Mode teaser trailer dropping, and the game is heavily on sale. Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Battle Destiny Remastered is available now, $39.99 on that, and Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time available as well. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.